here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Alan Wake Remastered. This is part 3 in the video. But more importantly, if you're having problems with the cinematic cutscenes not playing audio on Xbox Series S,
Great.
I think this could be a problem for the PS5 as well. You need to turn on the feature which gives you stereo uncompressed audio on your TV or your monitor and attach your headset. If you are using headset, you can attach it to your TV. That way this issue will be resolved. And on Xbox, I did not face this problem, but some people have faced this problem that when they are using quick resume, some of the audio from the cutscenes will be not working. So that's it for the introduction of this video. And for those who came here looking to fix the issues with the audio,
They're on your desk.
they can thank me. Otherwise,
No kidding.
those who came to watch the gameplay should keep watching the video.
I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Alan is a lucky man. Definitely there would have been some miracles for Alan Wake, though he doesn't pay attention that much because he's always writing these books. That is a problem if you're a writer.
These look really good.
You're just too engrossed in your work.
Gets his hands on them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last
Barry
time.
sounds like a lame
Oh, and
name.
speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
So let's go and talk to the sheriff. Let's examine this first.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Okay, let's go out the store. Oh, that woman. She's here again. Let's talk to her.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent.
He has an obsession, actually.
The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
So, when
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her
when we
office
met her
down the
before,
corridor.
she was very paranoid.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yes, so her concerns are in the right place, I would say.
The sheriff
That
wants to
computer
see you in her
is
office,
pretty
Mr. Wake.
detailed. Wow. Yeah, pretty detailed, I would say. Has an Ethernet jack and everything. Where should we be going? Okay, let's
Come
talk
in,
to the
Mr.
sheriff.
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife
Who
again.
is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
So it's probably some kind of cult. Let's see.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie, a memory of my corpse, alone at my own wake, thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay, looks like this writing is way too prose for me to understand. But to be honest, I did make a little bit of sense
I need
of
to
it,
get some
but
air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit.
actually let's go outside first.
Oh, no such
I
luck.
couldn't go
He
anywhere
went on a
yet.
bender
I
and
had to
No
be alone
exploration.
with her.
he started
Alice's
shouting
life
like
was
that
at
the
stake.
moment he woke up.
They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Nothing to say. Let's get this manuscript.
Hey! Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
Let's switch on the lights actually. Might be helpful.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Examine the junker. Okay, so let's go examine the junker. Can we sprint? I don't think we can sprint yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Interesting.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the dark.
Is this something which he wrote later? I think the manuscripts may not be in chronological order.
Barry, listen to me.
Story-wise.
I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl.
Wait here.
And, more importantly, a fan.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
That doesn't
What,
stop some
you
of the
shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Wait here. I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Yeah, that is some severe cold he's got here.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
He needs something more than a blessing right now. The way he's sneezing. Oh. Oops. We need to keep the light on, guys. Even in the deepest of darkness, a light will linger. And that will give Alan Wake a fighting chance. He will use the flashlight, drive out the darkness, use his writer's senses. That's enough, I guess. That is all the figurative, imaginative prose writing you're going to get out of me.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Can we get this car?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me.
Let's get the manuscript. I was really hoping we could drive this vehicle. How to get this jerry can? Nope. Okay. Just looking at the details that they have created in the game. Looking at these tire marks.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Need to keep the light on, guys, in this game. Otherwise scary things will happen. Let's go over here. Let's take this scenic route. Let's look at all the scenery before leaving. Interesting. Well, this type of scenery is available right outside my house. But it's much more fun to look at in a game.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty? Damn.
Rusty, hang on! Oh, God! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone! Please help! Help me! Help me! Somebody!
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Hello? Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page." Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! Rusty! The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted
for those
visitors
who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey
the park ranger's instructions.
Rusty, no!
Never
approach closer than 100 yards.
To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed.
Yeah, at all times.
Never leave your
pet unattended.
It is
against the law.
It's really taking a lot of shots to kill these guys, but it's okay. We can always run.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't
Can't find something actually.
I mean it.
I need something. Maybe a weapon. Maybe batteries for my flashlight. Come on. Okay, here it is. Ah, it's a manuscript. Am I missing something here? I can't push further without the revolver functioning properly. Can't find it. This should be there. It should be there. Ah, I'm completely out of ammo. I guess we'll have to do some tricks here and there to escape these madmen. Oh, finally. I don't know what I was thinking back there. Should have done this from the start. Should have opened this.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail. Need to tread carefully. Mofos have come. Finally I died. Let's get this. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I should be having more. Lover's Peak was at the far end of
Entering
the nature
Moonshine
trail.
Cave. We have to go over there. But let's see what's lying over here. Some kind of a cave. Oh. So we needed to come here to get the loot. Useful. We got the shotgun. This will be very good in erasing these madmen. Okay, let's go. Now we can go to the Lover's Peak. That's what I was thinking. Like I was taking headshots and still was not doing enough damage to them. This is on normal difficulty and it should feel easy because this is an easy game. Even on normal difficulty, it should feel like an easy for other games. Bastards. Don't try to mess with me. I'm Alan Wake, Alice Wake's hero. Hero. What is this bitch doing? Following me all this way, but not giving me a chance to get some weapons. Okay, I see a light. Almost had it. I don't know why he stops running randomly, but it's okay, we did it. Anyway, we have to go over there, so let's maybe jump over this and get the manuscript.
Shit.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. That's what I got for you! Monster! Stop fighting me! Like that, boy? Huh?
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Oh! Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it. Bring it!
The game is getting increasingly stupid if they are not going to give us the flare guns. I mean, jumping around will not doable, but will not feel smooth.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. God damn it! See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry!
No! Come back here!
I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
What the hell?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
matters.
Fantastic. All of my ammo has been wasted.
Clothing is a hazardous occupation.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it. As the story grows, it starts running things of its own. Change one thing and you set up a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Couldn't even see. If the screen turns too dark, you're badly injured, so we'll have to escape quickly as we grab these keys. I guess running away is a really good strategy instead of fighting or trying to explore.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird. Go away, please! Only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not allergic to birds. Ah, shoot! Oh, crap.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone. Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good.
Well, yeah. The darkness has taken over her. Look at her.
How the hell did she get her hands on the menus?
So guys, that is it for the end of the video, and this was a long one. I know it's going to be over an hour of footage, but thank you for watching, and I'll continue this video game from episode 3. This was the episode 2. So I really appreciate you guys coming here and watching the entire video. If you have, thank you so much for watching.